Hey y'all, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I really hope y'all are not tired of seeing me make my coffee, but I am determined to make it right. So, if you missed yesterday's vlog, I did a regular coffee with the milk, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do a shot. So I'm going to do that today. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Mallory Irvin, I saw her put her syrup in with her milk. So I'm going to try that today. And this is one of my favorites. I honestly haven't tried a whole lot, but my brother had bought my mom some and she let me take a little bit to try. And y'all, it is so good. And I got it from Amazon. So I will link it down below in the description bar if y'all want to get it. I don't think it was very much, like $8 maybe. And this has lasted a while because it's a huge bottle. And I don't use a whole lot because it is pretty sweet. So you hit latte, cappuccino, and then you do the shot. I will learn it one day. I'm finally getting the hang of it. So now I can use this cup with the milk because I did what I'm supposed to and did a shot. Okay. Just wanted to update y'all. I did just try this and it is so good, y'all. So that is a winning recipe. So I really hope that my Vlogmas is not getting on y'all's nerves yet. I know I have had a lot of talking vlogs and I know I say this every day, but I really do have some fun vlogs coming up, so just bear with me. I'm hoping to do those soon. But since I didn't have a whole lot going on today, I thought that I would insert the clips of me doing my simple full face makeup since I didn't add it in the other day. Once I got all of that vlog edited, it was going to be like a 26 to 28 minute vlog, and I just felt like that was a little bit too long, so I thought that I would just save that footage for a day when I didn't do much, and that is today. I did a lot of laundry. Well, I guess not a lot. I just did a couple of loads. And then that's not really fun to show or do. And anybody else hate doing laundry? There's actually still clothes in the dryer. And, well, I was going to say they'll probably stay in the dryer, but I need to do some clothes because I was doing my husband's today. And, yeah, I really need to put mine in the washer, so then I'll have to get those out of the dryer. But anyways, I did laundry, edited, and worked on my website. I wanted to add a pop-up for my YouTube channel. I thought that would be a good idea. It came to me the other night when I was trying to go to bed. That is why I think I might have talked about how I can't go to sleep because I can't shut my mind off. It's because I think of things like that whenever I'm trying to go to sleep. But anyways, before I ramble on and talk a bunch in another vlog, I'm gonna go ahead and insert those makeup clips right here. Okay, so I have to leave in about 30 minutes, so this is going to be a super quick full face, but with my lash extensions, I don't really have to do a whole lot as far as eyeshadow, so that will actually work in my favor because I still need to touch up my hair a little bit. But I'm going to use the Tarte Found Sealer, which is my all-time favorite foundation. If you watch any of my makeup tutorials, it is the only foundation I use. I just love how lightweight it is, and it's like a sheer to medium buildable coverage, and you can put it on with a damp beauty sponge, which is how I like to do it, your hands, or a brush. You're going to get the most coverage with a brush, but I just like how a sponge looks personally. And then if I want more coverage, I just add another layer or just add more product to the sponge. And then I always drag it down on my neck too. I'm gonna try my best to talk and do my makeup. I'm not good at that. That's why I don't do it in my tutorials. I always do voiceovers. because I'll start talking and then not pay attention, and I paused for like forever, and like I just about did, and then I have to cut out that long pause because it takes me forever to spit it out. I need to clean everything here. My desk is a mess, or my makeup table's a mess, my desk is a mess. So I think Wednesday I'm going to clean, because tomorrow I'm going to get my nails done, which they really need. See if y'all can look how bad they're grown out. So I didn't want to go on Friday because I needed to wait until my computer came, because I didn't know if I had to sign for it or not. And I didn't know what time UPS would get here. And then Saturday is when we went to get my husband's new truck, and they are closed on Sundays. So I couldn't go Sunday, and then I guess I could have went today. But since I don't have anywhere to go or anything tomorrow, I thought that that would be better. Plus, I feel like I always ask last minute for an appointment. So this way, I asked her on Saturday for Tuesday. So that way it will give her enough time. But I go to Nice Nails in Dunlap, Tennessee. And that is the only place I will go. And I always see Rose. She is my favorite. I love her. She always gets me in. And even when we lived in Knoxville, I would still come home and let her do my nails. I tried probably about 6 or 7 different nail salons, and I didn't like any of them. The clear top coat would start kind of fading and change my nail a different color, like change the polish a different color. And I don't know what it was, but it would do it at every place that I went. So I don't know if it was something I was doing or if they all used the same thing, but I just kept coming back and going to Rose because she's my favorite. And I've lost track of how long I have been going to her. I have been going to Nice Nails since high school, but it was probably 8 years ago whenever I started going regularly. I don't know, it may not have even been 8 years ago, but it's been a long time, and I go just usually about every 2 weeks. Okay, so what I just did was, I was talking, I forgot to tell y'all what I was doing. I did the CC Under Eye Corrector by Tarte, and then I did Shape Tape, which is my favorite concealer, and then I set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Secret Translucent Setting Powder, Secret Brightening Powder, which is translucent, and then I used her translucent face setting powder. I have been using, oh, here it is, the Seal the Deal Loose Setting Powder by Lawless, but I couldn't find it, and it was in that same drawer. And now I'm going to use my Gucci bronzer, which I don't really need to, but I love this bronzer. And I haven't been wearing a full face of makeup. Y'all probably won't even recognize me once I get a full face of makeup on, because I've been looking rough with no makeup every day. And for blush, my favorite is Tarte blushes because they last all day long, which I don't necessarily need it to last all day long today, but they're just really pigmented, and when I do need it to last all day, it does. This is my favorite color. It's called Glisten. It's like a coral with some gold shimmer, but it's like a sheen. It's not glitter. So it just gives your skin a really pretty glow. And then I always like to take a stippling brush and kind of blend my bronzer and blush together. And then if I get it too far forward, I'll do it in a stippling brush. If you don't know, this one's kind of dirty, but see how it's kind of wispy, I guess? That is a stippling brush, so it doesn't pick up a lot of product. And then I'm going to use some highlighter. I'm going to use the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. That used to be one of my favorite highlighters, and I haven't used it in a long time, so I'm going to use that. I think my all-time favorite highlighter is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I usually use it, and then they came out with a loose version, and I feel like it's kind of more wet looking. So I was using that. And then for a really sparkly highlighter, I really like the Anastasia loose highlighter in So Hollywood. It is a loose gold highlighters. Gold highlighters are my favorite, and that's what I tend to lean more towards. Okay, now I'm going to do my brows. And what I've been doing is a mix of two different products. I've been using the Benefit Brow Microfilling Pen, which I absolutely love. It makes your eyebrows look microbladed, but it has those 3 little tips. And that's what I've been using for the front of my brows to make them look more natural, because I don't like the boxy brows at the front. And then since I just got my brows hinted, I don't really have to do a whole lot to them right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in with this as well. I don't even know if y'all can see me doing this. And I actually have a tutorial using this product, and then I show y'all more up close. So I will link that down below in the description bar if y'all want to check it out. But I love this product. And so it's good if you want a more natural brow, and I feel like it's a foolproof product because you can press down super hard and it's still not gonna give you, it's not gonna put a lot of product on, if that makes sense. So you could press down super hard and it's still the same amount of product as if you didn't, if you press down light, if that makes any sense at all. So if you are somebody who struggles with your brows, like filling them in and stuff, I highly recommend this product. Because if you were to press down really hard on like a regular pencil, it would be super dark and hard to blend out. But if you do get your brows too dark and you have sharp lines, always use a spoolie. It is the blending brush for your brows. You would just comb through and it will soften up any harsh lines, or like I said, if you got it too dark, it will soften that up. Which I can't really soften this up since it's kind of liquidy. So yeah, super easy. And now I'm going to use a black eyeliner to line my lower waterline. This is the only eyeliner that I do. I don't really like top liner. And now with my lash extensions, it kind of looks like I have eyeliner on anyway. And I just feel like that really makes my eyes pop. Lately, I've actually been using the Anastasia Norvina Volume 4 palette. But my go-to everyday palette is the Tartelette in Bloom. The colors are so pretty. They're neutral. I recommend this palette to everybody. I wore it on my wedding day, so I also recommend it to brides. I mean, even if you're not a bride, I recommend this to everybody because it is good on so many different skin tones, and they're all neutral, so you can't go wrong with any shade that you use. And there's a mix of matte and shimmer. Alright, so I always like to start off with the shade Sweetheart, which is one of the pink colors. And this brush did have purple on it, so hopefully I don't have purple mixed in. So I always like to do my transition shade first. Some people start at their lid and move up. It's honestly personal preference. So the transition shade goes above your crease and you blend up a little bit, but you don't go all the way to your brow. And you want this to be a lighter color, because if you do too dark up here, it can make your eyes appear smaller. And then I always like to build the product, and then I will go back with a clean fluffy brush to blend out any edges. But I always start with a little bit of product and build it, because it's easier to build than to take away. And that is a good rule for anything. Okay, so now that I have it as dark as I want, I'm going to take my clean fluffy brush and I just go over the edge. I don't go over the product, just the edge of it, if that makes sense. Because if I go over the product, it is going to take the product away. And I don't want to do that. I just want to buff out the edges so I don't have just like a sharp line of eyeshadow, because I cannot stand that. I like my shadow to be nice and blended. When in doubt, blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Rebel for my crease. And I have hooded eyes, meaning when I relax, the top part of my eye kind of folds over a little bit. So when I relax my eyes, you can't see my natural crease, so I have to go slightly above my natural crease, but then I also drag it into my crease as well. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to do the same thing, just build it. I do the fluffy brush after each step. And then I use that same color, Rebel, on my lower lash line as well. And then for my lid, I'm going to use the shade Firecracker, which is a really pretty bronzy color. So same thing with my lower lash line. I drag it all the way across, and then I will buff it out with my fluffy brush. And then sometimes I will take the shade Activist, which is just a dark brown, and put it on the outer corner and kind of drag it up into my crease. But once again, with my lash extensions, I feel like I don't have to do as much for my eyes, and they're kind of fuller and darker on the outer corner. So that kind of gives the same effect. So now I'm just going to add some mascara to my lower lashes, and then my makeup will be done. Okay, so there is my makeup. I feel like that is my go-to quick look because I don't have to think about it. With new palettes and things like that, sometimes I have to really think about what I want to do and what colors I want to use together. Okay, it wasn't dark enough in some areas for my brows, so now I'm just going in with my pencil just to make sure I don't have any sparse areas. And so now I'm just going to touch up my hair. I've been using the Bedhead Wave Artist. It looks like this. Gotta figure out how to open it. So I'm just going to touch up a little bit. But I love this. They have it at Ulta. Well, I don't know if they do anymore. They did. But I got mine off of Amazon because honestly it was cheaper on Amazon than at Ulta. So I just put, I don't know if y'all can see how the flat part is on top. That's how I do it. And then the first time I did it, I didn't leave the ends out, and I wish I would have. So that's what I'm doing now, just leaving maybe about an inch of my ends out. That is one thing I love about this, is it lasts several days without having to do anything to it. And when you do need to redo it, it is super quick. I probably could have got away with not fixing it up, but since I was going somewhere, I wanted it to look a little better. And I need to look a little more put together today. So yeah, it just makes it super quick and easy to touch up. And then I won't have to touch it up tomorrow when I go get my nails done. Maybe one day I'll straighten my hair. I feel like it's been curly all of Vlogmas, and then now this. But honestly, I hate fixing my hair, and especially if I'm not going anywhere, I hate to fix it. But I'm about to get dressed and head on out, so I will see y'all whenever I get back home. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed seeing my kind of go-to full face makeup look. Let me know down below in the comments if y'all want me to do more of those. I always love hearing what y'all want to see, so if that's something that you're interested in, let me know, because I would love to do that for y'all. But that is going to be it for today's vlog. If you enjoyed it and want to see more makeup, then please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would mean the world to me. But that is it for today, and I will see y'all tomorrow.